Ranger pal of mine posted in the Autumn Hill Caves. We just telling me about a strange creature. A skittish goblin fella. Digging away in the dirt for something with a pickaxe. It's valid for 3 minutes and I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe, just in case. Let's save. This might be a important adventure. I know the cave. I tried to find the salamander over there. I don't know if saving will keep the quest active if I fail it. Is that it? It's that thing. So that thing's just like randomly around? Oh, you're weird. Pixie. That's a cute name. Hopefully you're easier to catch than an umbrella. Well, I mean, that accounts for one of the missing beasts. I don't remember, is steel strong against you? It is. So you might be good to keep around. We obviously want to... What I'm going to do is just attack and go for the capture. Just in case if this is too much damage. I don't really know what your deal is. Can you stop? I don't want to risk it too much, which is not very plain to see because I'm already in trouble. Well, that was good damage.
Alas!
Okay, so the biggest problem here right now is Merducia. So how do I want to handle this at the moment? We could just go for a smack. And maybe just switch you out into... you. We can try status ailments for a bit. Once Merducia is gone, we should hopefully be fine. Status is off, and then I think Brace for Impact will probably just do it. Like, I think it would just be a strong enough hit that it'll... He just got some pulp. One more trick. And poison. Then we'll go for the capture. It definitely seemed like we were getting enough of a percentage done. Just, you know, getting assaulted by Medusa wasn't the best. And I don't know, it doesn't really seem like you have an attacking move, but I could be wrong about that. Big damage. Nice. Pixies are avid miners and will spend years of their lives excavating caves and tomes for gemstones and treasures. They often adorn themselves with the treasures they uncover and equip themselves with armor or weapons they find too. Smack, treasure dig, gemstone wall. Create a wall that will absorb up to 3 hits for up to 3 turns. This wall will also provide its owner with 1 extra AP each turn. That's pretty cool. Specifically, that's for you, though. 18 effect chance on random starter. I don't know if I really would want random starter instead of custom start. Dig up a random item. Winner of the battle gets to keep the item. Okay, that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. So I'll get to keep the pulp that you dug up? Alright, well, we got that one now. I'll have to see, where is it on the bestiary? Maybe it evolves, and that's why I'm missing that much. I don't... Were you not part of this group? Oh, you're 128. I'm gonna assume that means you probably don't evolve then? Like, I would assume you being there in conjunction with all of this. Like, if you evolved into something else, maybe it would have been 120, but then that wouldn't make sense for the numbering convention. So, like, these could be other evolutions. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Again, like I said, if we get to, like, the end of the Ranger adventure, and I haven't seen these things, or if if the Ranger adventure just does become radial quests, maybe I'll look into it and try to figure out how to find them. But, glad I talked to that random person, because I would not have expected them to have something to give me with that. That I feel like was a lucky get, because it would probably would have otherwise been a it probably otherwise would have been something like Overworld or the glass. Talk to me. Talk. Yeah. Like that. Glass Angel on Piper Farm. 3 minutes to find it. I would imagine maybe you get a chance to do that with Umbrella if you didn't catch it. I think I'm gonna switch back to Kaylee. I think I'm feeling Kaylee. She works well with the aesthetic of cassettes, I guess. I love you, Viola. Truly. 'Tis honest, Regia Seal. What is... I don't really want to use that if I have something else that I could auto do. I don't really want any of these, actually. Alright. But yeah, you can come with me. Add to the party. Gotta do something a little silly here. A little silly. Swap. Might as well just try to level up all these fellas. Kaylee.
Right.
She's been practicing. How much have you been practicing, Kaylee? A little disappointing there, Kaylee. I also forgot you had Thwackalope. I don't know why I'm even bothering to really swap these ones around. Like I said, I'm gonna probably... what did I even remove from my party? I don't even remember what was the book. It was the book. I probably should have just kept Thwackalope. At this point, I'm just leveling them up for the sake of having them. I keep forgetting Hauntome. It was Hauntome. I can't remember all these names. I barely even remember Pokemon names, and I used to remember them so well before. It's a hard life. I really should see what Adeptile's actually adept at. Just offensive. I don't know. Like I said, I have a general idea of a cool team I want to build, and I might try to set up some other mons to be ready for that. So Gwyn was an Archangel after all, and also knew Aleph. You weren't involved in this story, Kaylee. It's so strange to me that these beings who seem so beyond us could be so preoccupied with us human beings. It's just a lot for this small-town Irish lass to wrap her head around, okay? Can't wait for a cool little dialogue option to happen there at some point while I'm grinding for stuff. Before we do anything else, I just want to look. Refund. I bought way too many of these, and it seems like not a lot of guys can actually even learn that. Oh, you know, worth it. Nothing good. Don't really need that with the stuff I have, but a better poison pollen is a good idea. If you can imagine, I'm really feeling Rose. Rosehead is sorry, Rosehead, because it's a Little Red Riding Hood. Rosehead is Rosehead. I need to stop saying Rosehead. And I apologize. I kind of stopped reading all of these because I don't even remember what I've maxed out level-wise. Like this one in medieval Europe, witches were women who were accused of practicing witchcraft with their community. These witches were portrayed in art as brewing potions, having animal familiars, and inviting broomsticks to attain flight. What's your bonus? First gumball machine appeared in the early 20th century America. Really? That was the first one? Clockwork mechanism ensures that when a coin is inserted, the machine can dispense a single gumball or a piece of candy with the turn of a handle. I mean, it's fun information. You didn't max out yet, did you? Obviously, if you want to, you could probably just find them online, though. But it's there's a lot that I ended up finally getting to, like, level 5, and I don't... At this point, I don't remember what I have actually read and what I have not read. Which is a bit of a problem. Robin Hood is a figure from English folklore who is well known around the world, also known as Robin of Locksley. Oh, that's why it's Clocksley. I get it. He's popularly portrayed as an outlaw hero who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Like, it's all cool information. But obviously I'm not gonna... Probably not gonna level up everyone to level 5 to get their, like, max stuff. There's so many. Does this tell us about sharks? Sharks are a kind of large fish, and early sharks have been proven to have existed more than 420 million years ago. Sharks, particularly the great white shark, have become known in pop culture as animals dangerous to humans. Still haven't done anything with Kunako. Or like half of these guys. Bastion's cool looking, I just don't see the use of it. Many cool fellas. And I would say also I didn't really say much about it, besides having a heck of a time with Umbrella, Ella, and the, also that's something we can read. Umbrella, Ella, and Guinevere in particular. The DLC was fine. It was short, but it was enjoyable, and the new beasts are kind of neat. They have, like, decent enough gimmicks that make them kind of worth it to check out. Guinevere is an ancient archangel who has always held a childlike fascination with human culture. She has spent many years attempting to replicate mankind's natural ability to create new things. The incarnation of illusion, Guinevere was once a member of Alepht's troop, the Round Table. After the troop split following a tragedy, she isolated herself on a remote Brightside pier. Not a lot of information from that. How many times did I fight her? 5 times? And I defeated her twice because of that one time that she died when I died. So technically, almost 50-50 on that one. Almost a good half split on the kill-death ratio. Alright. I also, as far as leveling up, I probably will just fight some rogue fusions to get stuff to like level up. I don't know. I don't actually even know if getting the fusion material is really worth it. Probably would have been helpful for Umbrella as well, but didn't have that. I didn't have it, didn't think about it. What do you have to say? Anything that I haven't caught yet? Look, Big Flood means it's a rogue beast. Don't care. Didn't ask? I did ask. I'm gonna just sit here again because it's a better way to close out, isn't it? She discusses her aspirations. Good on you, Kaylee. So there's this silly little chest I found that's talking to me. Why don't you take a look inside me, baby? I promise I won't bite. Barkley seems to like it. That wasn't the first thing it said to me, but I obviously went to go open it, and it was like, It was like, girl, you know you want some of this chest here. It was indicated, I think, by one of these, but because I was like standing here, I think they like reprocced differently. Thankfully, it's still here. Obviously, I want to just deal with this now, so I don't have to find another one later. Ooh, don't you look just delicious? I'm sure it's a great chest. I'm sure there's no issues whatsoever. But let's check it out. Oh my goodness, there was something inside. That's a whole lot of woman in that chest. Sharp edge too, okay. I like that it's just called Miss Mimic. Okay, well, my best bet right now, I think, is just get some damage off. See if we can jump scare. Hopefully this won't kill. We are critting, and thunder, butterfly effect thunder might be a little much. Okay, we're fine. That's good for damage. Butterfly effect was from Umbrella Ella. It, as you can read here, consumes all the user's AP, but its power is increased, so we can basically use it anytime. The type of the attack is dependent on what the weather is like, and I tried to look into that, and I couldn't really find anything beyond just this move when it comes to weather effects. So I'm gonna assume that this is really the only thing that matters with weather. But who knows? Let's try to capture it now. Hopefully we'll have an okay time. It's a really low chance. Maybe I should have tried to go for a wall. Thankfully it went after me. Really going nuts with that. Oh, I feel like we got real lucky with that. Alright, we caught Miss Mimic. She's a beaut. Miss Mimics can replicate the appearance of objects of great value. Now on New World, they have taken to resembling the item caches left across the island by the Rangers. An unsuspecting Ranger expects some valuable supplies might instead find Miss Mimic's barbed claws. Okay, custom start, sharp edge, preemptive strike, smack. Seems about right. Big melee attack, decent speed. So good catch on that. That's one of the critters that oh, we got a lot of metal. Nothing else in that chest? Thank you, Miss Mimic. Oh, we got it fused. Okay, that's all that matters. Yeah, hit that switch. Really important switch we hit there. So I think we're just missing one thing on the bestiary now. I also think I did at least evolve and catch everything. as far as what I've, yeah, we're missing you. And I was leveling stuff up. And, right, haven't refought Morgante yet. We'll, go deal with that later, but right now I'm going to kind of build a team setup with what I have and see if we can, maybe start doing those rematches. But, more importantly, I want to do that rematch with Morgante since she kind of sucker punched me last time. Okay, I've done much grinding and mainly just, I don't know, leveling up critters and getting stickers from them and some metal, and I got a lot of, obviously a lot of stickers from the vending machine. I got a lot of, don't know if there's any way to really see it. I upgraded a bunch of stuff from the, what was the material called? I was just on the screen. Fused materials. Upgraded a lot of stuff basically to just make my, fusion bar update very quickly. Basically, like, critical hits will make that go up quicker. Defeating enemies, etc. Just to make dealing with rogue beasts a lot quicker. And it does. It works pretty well. I have a team set up, so I think we are ready to deal with Morgante. Ready for this rematch. I started using Barkley because I figured Barkley doesn't really talk, so I wouldn't really miss any dialogue if I use him, and won't feel too bad about it. I don't really have any other reason. I'm not using any of the beasts that the other characters are proficient with, so that's not really going to do anything. But I think we have a pretty good strategy that should work here, hopefully. Apparently, Shark Tanker is faster than Moth Manic, which is surprising to me. Alright, so far the strategy's working pretty well. Just Hypnosis apparently doesn't work on you, which isn't too surprising. So we'll switch off to you. And you can switch to Smog. Hopefully this will be fine. A lot of custom starts, obviously, because it works very well for stuff that I want to do. I also custom started before I got double head, so that I don't actually know how that would have worked, because custom start doesn't cost AP. Maybe I should have put that in front to see how that works, because I'm not overly positive. Do a little bit of that, and then we will do a little bit of Inflame. Alright, so we got some Leafs and a little bit extra poison. Could have Dog Gear 2 would have probably helped. That's a little annoying. I wonder if that's just what Cunning Determination does, or if it's like hits your weakness. I didn't really see if it says Extinguish or something. Get that critical hit. And then we got Critical Mass. So basically we've won. So I looked into it because it does seem a bit crazy, because Critical Mass just says it gives you a chance of hitting a move again after you hit a critical hit. Apparently that percentage is like 90, and it seems like every hit from a multi-hit move does count that. And basically every time we're hitting a critical hit, because of the evasion nullifies, we're just constantly cycling through Critical Mass, and there's nothing that can stop it. It will just continue forever. Now, my Radiant Breath, I believe, does damage based on my ranged defense. I think my Inflame actually does something similar. It might be melee defense, it might be ranged defense. It really doesn't matter because it's equal for Smogmagog. I would love it if I had a Gear Shear that does that as well. Also, Radiation Breath has an extra hit as well, so it works really well for this strategy. And as you can see, Morgante is not feeling very rebellious right now. It's a bit of a sad experience for this Archangel. But the Heartfelt Melody brought her back. She'll be okay, I think. Never mind. Critical Mass just keeps on going and will not stop. It refuses to stop. It can't be stopped. Obviously, again, when talking about, like, multiplayer, when that becomes a thing, Machine Curse is necessary. Because imagine you just try to play a game and this happens to you. It can't be stopped. So, pretty easy stuff. Your stamina increased. Oh, cool, we got that, and we got a little bit extra glide. Sacrifice is a sacrifice. The ritual is complete. Archangels have returned to New Wirral. Oh. Guess that means refights are available. I wonder if they're tougher. It's not like a quest line, is it? Locate Archangels. I mean, it's still available. And then Take Me On is available. So I guess it is just find them again. No, this is just available because technically that's ending the game. So maybe we'll check that out for a minute. And then I have to deliver this parcel. I did go fight the Mothmanics in Cherry Blossom Grove. Just because I figured it would be a bit tedious to run through. And it was fine. It didn't really take too much time. Not as tedious as Critical Mass going nuts. Thought there'd be more like dialogue with Morgante, but I guess it's cool to be able to refight. I wonder if we get anything good for refighting them. And just like with the Ranger rebattles, I hope that they're constantly refightable. I would hate it if it was only the one time you get to refight them. But anyways, yeah, so Critical Mass will just win us the game. So I won't be using that all the time when fighting things. I feel fine using it with Morgante because mostly we did fine fighting her to begin with. It was just the resurrection I wasn't prepared for. Otherwise, I would have just set up walls more deliberately. Something's going on at the lake. Don't really care about the lake. Let's just go and do our thing. So I'll also show off kind of my team. We'll switch stuff out when I feel necessary for the ranger battles, but for now we'll just do normal, like try to see how the board goes. So we got, I was able to find echolocation with plus durability, duration, not durability, at the shop, so I bought like a bunch of those. Custom start sticky spray, hope for that. Low chance because it's a 3 AP. Also random start hypnotize, because if we can get both of those, that's just great. We have decent rapid fire, and I kind of mentioned butterfly effect, which is just good for our AP usage, and we have a thunder blast. Just general decent attacks. Shark Tank, echolocate, AP boost. We can heal with bite. I also wanted to just see how prismatic works, because he can apparently learn it. So type shifts every time. Start with some extra AP too. And this is a decent elemental wall because it has an extra slot. And that with AP, prismatic, excuse me, sounds pretty cool. So I have boil and carnivorous bite. I think I have a stronger boil, right? I know I had that rare one, but I think it was only rare because I could give it to anyone. Never found... How's your max HP? Not as strong as your melee attack or range attack, so that doesn't really help with anything there. Haven't ever found anything else that had a can be given to anyone skill attached to it, have I? Let's auto sort that real quick. Based on speed, I don't think my speed would be higher than my attack stat, but we'll look at it real quick. And a duration on burn plus damage would be alright. Yeah, that's fine. A little bit better. I don't think I have a better bite. It was up there. Nope. So, you know, mainly walls for you and setting up AP boost. You, obviously, same thing we kind of had you doing before. I am going to see how Two Heads works with custom start, which sadly means I'm gonna have to maneuver a bunch of stuff around. I don't know why I thought like not to do that. That's fine, actually. This is less annoying than I thought it would be. We have a couple of uncommon things. It has extra duration, which is nice. Sadly, not for leech. And obviously, we have a dog here to use. And jump scare in case we want to get some attacks off with the dual strike. It seems very helpful. I don't think I have any bonus jump scares with like bonus effects. I'm also not in the right. Don't know how the alphabet works. Nope, normal jump scares. Just want to double check. Obviously, you're mainly set up to do critical mass and go a bit nuts. I had him with a critical AP before, but that kind of seems a little unnecessary. And also guzzle fuel if I feel like trying to use you for something a little different. I was thinking maybe I could like throw you in there with the 2 heads and go nuts with guzzle fuel with someone with AP as an issue. Just a chance. Potential. Grampus is kind of interesting. So, or at least I have an interesting idea. I think this would technically work with any ice types, and Grampus is probably not the best one for this. I think Cryosphere would be because he has better speed. But Frozen Ground gives you a, well, this has decent, like, bonuses that don't really matter too much because it's a 1 AP, but it, doubles the speed. Like, specifically, its stat is double speed, and lowering accuracy does not matter when I have Sticky Spray. I also have a custom start nurse, which I don't think will take effect often, but just in case for some healing. Obviously, Icicle Dart, the accuracy shouldn't matter because the evasion nullifies. And then I have Woodcutter with that wall chance and an extra hit. And then I got this Snow Rush that has a 10% chance to be used after attacks. So basically, if I use these moves, sometimes Snow Rush will trigger as well to get like a little bonus attack. Not bad. I just kind of, I liked Krampus and wanted to see what I could do, and maybe Avalanche, maybe. Gumball. I don't know if Sugar Rush is really necessary. I have this cool story, bro, where it is based on ranged defense for its attack power, which is nice. Some splash damage, which is alright. And it has a chance to be used twice, which just seems kind of fun. Sugar Rush, I kept on just because I felt like it. Hot Potato, because that plus Avalanche might be pretty cool. My idea with Trick and Treat, I think I mentioned them before, was that I could potentially use them with the 2 heads on, blanking on the name, Rosehood. I don't know why I even bother keeping Brace for Impact, but we have a big attack, fireproof, plus 1 slot, so, you know, decent. And then a custom start Beast Wall, just in case if we can get an extra wall off. Just maybe. For some reason I thought you had a custom start elemental wall. I don't think I have any more custom starts, so I can't put you on there, but I think that would actually be better than AP starter. Especially if I'm going to have you at the beginning. I don't know what I would want to give you then if I'm going to replace this. I thought I was more prepared than I was. All of a sudden, I'm like really into menuing again. I think, sadly, you cannot learn Guzzle Fuel, or else that would have been really good for your... You can learn Trap Jaw, I guess you can Bite. Or else that would have been pretty good for what I wanted to do setup-wise. I mean, Taunt could be okay. Extra slot spray? Dude, it's a whole team. There's so many moves. Obviously, like, I kind of wish this had a little bit more, Magnet plus Sharp Edge could have been neat. Would I want to just get rid of... Having someone be a magnet wouldn't be a bad idea. Get rid of brace for impact. Alright, we'll move you. Not like that matters. Give you sharp edge. Again, a custom start would be kind of nice with that, but kind of going a little bit on working on the fly here with this one. Extra duration. That's an automatic one, so that should all be fine. Alright, so then let's give you a custom start wall. Hopefully this will work and not be weird like it was the last time I tried to do this with the rabbit and it wasn't like quite working. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm done doing stuff. Let's move on now.